Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel VT English Mori. And today is day 13. No, it's day 14, sorry. I think tomorrow is the last day of our 5-day foundation level task. I will share a detailed plan of next 15 days what what we are going to do. Yes, shall we start today's task? The first word is strewn, which means untidily scattered. You can see I wrote down the pronunciation for that word, which means strewn. Okay, I pronounced like before strewn. It's not a right pronunciation. We have to hereafter we have to concentrate more on our pronunciation too, which means strewn. Say it with me. Strewn. The next word is sacred. Sacred. You can see below. I wrote down the pronunciation how we have to pronounce, which means holy, divine, pure. I picked two words from this context. The third word is sacrifice. You can understand the difference between sacred and sacrifice. Sacrifice means giving up something valuable for a sacred, for holy, like pure, higher purpose. Which I I I, I believe you can able to differentiate the sacred and sacrifice now. Let's move into the next task, reading. I'll start with 14 page number. Their advanced years maintained youthful, energetic, and vital lives. The more he traveled, the more he learned for ageless yogis who had mastered the art of mind control and spiritual awakening. And the more he saw, the more he longed to understand the dynamic behind these miracles of human nature, hoping to apply their philosophies to his own life. During the earlier stage of his journey, Julian sought out many well known and highly respected teachers. He told me that each one of them welcomed him with open arms and open hearts, sharing whatever gems of knowledge they had observed over lifetimes, spent it in quiet contemplation of on the loftier issues surrounding their existence. Julian also attempted to describe the beauty of the ancient temples that were strewn means untidily scattered across the mystical landscape of India. Edifices that stood as loyal gatekeepers to the wisdom of the ages. He said that he was moved by the sacredness, holy, of these surroundings. It was a very magical time of my life, John. Here I was tired, old litigator who had sold everything from my racehorse to my Rolex and had packed all that remained into a large rucksack that would be my constant companion as I ventured into the timeless traditions of the East. Was it hard to live? Was it hard to live? I wondered aloud, unable to contain my curiosity. Actually, it was the easiest thing I ever done. The decision to give up my practice and all my worldly possessions felt natural. Albert Camus once said that real generosity toward the future consists in giving all to what is present. Well, that exactly what I did. I knew I had to challenge So I decided to listen to my heart and do it in a very dynamic way. My life becomes so much simpler and meaningful when I left the baggage of my past behind. The next task is we form verbs. I gave two words yesterday, shatter and speed, and we will go through the answers for it. Shatter, shattered, shattered, shattering, shatters. Next, speed. We can use V to sped or speeded. Both are correct. Speed, sped, sped, speeding, speeds. The today word is seek. I found the seek word from the context. They use sought. At the time, my mind, what is the V1 verb for sought? Seek. V2 is sought, which means seek past tense is sought. Past participle sought, seeking, gerund, third person seeks. Your words are tell and spend. The next task is listening. Um, I watched a random video to learn 20 words from the English. I will share it with you, or else your choice, guys. The next is writing. My topic is bogey. I share my knowledge about bogey with you. It is a part of Pongal celebration. In this day, peoples are wake up early in the morning and they started to burn old things in their home. It refers to we are going to remove negative thoughts in our mind and in our life. Yes, it is good for us, but we did not concern about the air pollutions. We can do removing negative thoughts even without burning the clothes. I did not understand the meaning when I saw way comedy. Now I realized its meaningful insights. Today onwards, we are going to live a better life, which means having the great and growth positive mindset. I want to, yeah, tips. Okay, if you guys like me having a full of negative thoughts, I'm going to take one advice, or else it's an idea I'm going to implement in my life. Hereafter, if my and mind say you are a, I always thought my mind say that you are not a morning person. I'm going to prove to myself. I'm going to wake up at early and I'm do opposite, and I have to prove myself to my mind. I'm more worthy than think than that you. Okay, if your mind says you are not capable, at that time you have to prove yourself firstly. If your mind says you are not going to complete this chapter by this weekend, you have to complete it and prove it. Do and prove ourselves to ourselves first. Okay, do things what your mind thinks oppositely, and you have to prove. That is the real ultimate goal. We have to prove ourselves. This is the bonus tip I want to, because I am a negative thinker, my mind is full of negative thoughts. i'm not I was not awakened early. Hereafter, my mind always says that you are not a morning person. You are not unable to wake up at early. Hereafter, I I break the words and I have to. It's my responsibility to take responsibility to wake up at early and learn new things. I'm going to implement in my life, and I will tell these suggestions or any improvements, anything. Until now I didn't start it. Once I start, I will share my improvements or any feedback, or welcome you guys share your feedbacks from hereafter. Feedbacks. Okay. The additional task is I'm going to share a picture with you and you are going to talk about 2 minutes. See you guys tomorrow. A detailed plan for the next level, moving to next level.